The world needs your business. The world needs your mastery. The world needs your expertise. The world needs your success. The economy, like on a very practical level, the economy needs your success to continue to build the economy and keep it thriving. But also in a very spiritual way, in a very energetic way. The world needs its spiritual masters, its healers, its transformational guides to continue to show up. And you can't do that if you're worried about money, if you're stressing about whether or not your business is even going to survive the month. Why are we talking about sales? Because it's time to virus-proof your business. What would that mean for you? What would it look like? And this is relevant, by the way, whether you have a business or not, because one of the things that's happening for me in the last couple of weeks is that a lot of people who don't actually have businesses are saying, hey, I want to start a business right now. Yes, this is a good time for that. A lot of people are going out of business. That's an uncomfortable process. And it's an important process for them and for you. There's so much opportunity here. Trust your desire, trust your inspiration, trust your guidance. You are being called to more. Whether you have a business and you're looking to expand and improve right now, whether you have a business and you're struggling and you need some support to keep it going, or whether you have a business only in your mind and you're ready to bring it into reality. Your work is about mastering sales. You cannot create a successful business that does not include sales mastery. This is super concrete, and it's true whether there's quarantine or not. Your sales mastery, your capacity to move money through your business is the key to being virus proof, right? Or internet breaking proof or crisis proof. It doesn't really matter. It happens that right now we've got this pandemic. The reality is that businesses are by their nature, they're like living things. And we living things are fragile in a way. We have this mortality thing going on. Businesses have that too. Your best approach to really let your business live, as long as it's here to live, is to master sales so that you can build a business that's virus-proof, circumstance-proof, tragedy-proof, change in the economy proof. When you have sales mastery, you can make money and keep your business thriving no matter what's going on. Period, the end. And that's very important. Everyone who is currently expanding and being successful in business is because they understand sales. And more than that, they understand that the resilience that is required of them right now is normal. You want to build your resilience? Practice sales. Like, not only are sales going to bring money into your business, but your practicing of the sales work will demand that you get more resilient. Because it's uncomfortable. Sales are uncomfortable for most people until you become masterful. And sometimes even then. The worst case scenario might be that you have a conversation with someone and they say no. And it feels bad because you were really hoping that they would say yes. You really believe in this person. You would love to work with this person. It's an important thing for you. You decide in advance, how are you going to nourish yourself? How are you going to stay resilient? How are you going to handle it when people say no? Because let me tell you right now, that's a guarantee. You open yourself up to doing sales conversations, you're going to hear no. You want to hear no. So this one may not want to hear no. This one's like, what? No, I don't want to hear no. I know you don't want to hear no. And this is what we're here to do. And I'm gonna hear it for you. You don't even have to deal with it. I got this. I got you. Right? So you decide in advance, what does it actually look like to hold yourself in that discomfort or that fear? When it comes to the worst case scenarios, you use your imagination strategically to anticipate the things that will challenge you and decide in advance what you're going to do about them. That's how you productively work with ththose resistances. So you take them seriously, you treat them like real people, like real voices, like real advisors, and you meet them just like you would at like a freaking corporate conference table. You get into that conversation and you look at what it is that's going on, as opposed to letting them just worry and chew on the worry in the back of your mind without addressing it and just hoping they'll go away. They won't go away. Work with them. Now, coming back to the resistance to feeling judged. And I'll take this further, resistance to being judged. Positively, negatively, it's the reality. This is the truth. You want to put yourself out there for people to say yes and no. You don't want to put yourself out there and only hear yes. Everyone is able to pay. I know that's a radical concept, but that's the truth. Everyone is able to pay for your services, but not everybody wants them. And that's fine. But if they do want them, it means the money's here. They wouldn't want it otherwise. They wouldn't feel that desire otherwise. And your job is to help the people who want what you've got to know that you've got it and get creative and resourceful to hire you to get the thing that they want. It's a very human resistance to avoid sales. It's very, very normal. Don't make that wrong. Don't judge yourself. Don't feel like I'm judging you. I'm not. I've resisted sales plenty. I still do. And I'm in love with sales. Like, I deeply enjoy sales and I can still resist it because it's vulnerable. It's intimate. It's deep. It's countercultural. It's radical. It's revolutionary. We're taught not to talk to strangers. We're taught not to talk about money. We're taught to not ask for anything. And in sales, you're breaking all of those cultural norms. So it's normal to feel the resistance. Don't take it personally. Oh, hello, resistance. Oh, hello, hello. Nice to meet you. So good to know that we're in this together. Resistance only comes up when you are on a growth path. It's a good sign when the resistance is there. It means that you're like onto something. You're about to step into something new. The thing that I want to encourage you guys to do is get very discerning so that you recognize, are you distracting yourself? Because people come up with all kinds of things they can do instead of sales that seem really business related. They seem on task. They might be. But if you're not making sales, you're not going to make money and you're not going to have any capacity to do this other work that might actually be relevant. You can hire a team. You can build out your marketing and advertising. You can scale. Those things are beautiful things to do. They're very, very valuable, very important. You can hire someone like me or someone else to support you in deepening your curriculum. I would love to do that work with you. But if you are not in your mastery around moving money, if you are not in your sales mastery, none of that stuff is going to matter. It's not sustainable. Let sales become a devotional practice for you, a growth practice for you. Because if you don't, you're going to end up an employee in someone else's business, in someone else's project. And if you're listening to this, that's not what you want. You want to run your own show. You want to do your own thing. Each one of you has a unique vision, a unique mission, and it can only be done by you. It can only happen through you. So practice gratitude. Get masterful at gratitude. Remember who you are, what you're here for, who you're here to help. Let that inspiration call you forth and fuel you. Get on the phone, get on social media, tell people what you're doing, get visible, share your gift, share your mastery, ask for referrals, ask for help, ask people what help they need, find someone to help, practice gratitude. And 4, let me help you. Stay tuned. I am here to help you use this time to build your multiple 6 or 7-figure business. As big as you want to go, I'm here to help you. I am your champion. I fucking believe in you. I believe in your mission. I feel what's coming through you. I know you're here to help. Do you. Do you. Go big.